Hi, everybody. Okay, you guys should know by now that this whole week has been about um, the fashion show and the fallout and what's going to happen with Hope. And yeah, okay. So, Hope finally stands up for herself, finally, and says, well, three key things that I really wanted her to say. Well, Mom, what do you expect me to do? My line wasn't going anywhere. I'm respected and I'm heard here, meaning at Logan. And then also she brought up something from the past, which isn't really that past, but she says, you think you stood up for me, and you did. But every time when it comes down to Ridge or me, you always chose Ridge. And I was like, yes, yes, she does. Ridge is her thing, her prize. And Hope is just, I don't know. Can okay, well, no. I know what I mean to say here. I just had to think about it for a second. Okay, so Hope, I mean, Ridge is her prize. Ridge is Brooke's prize. However, Hope is just her daughter, but convenient. Whenever she wants to feel like she's being a good mother, she can say, "Well, I stood up for my daughter." That kind of thing. That's how I read it. Um, So that's why I was so happy when she actually told her how she felt. Okay. And then they did talk about Deke and Remy today, but it was kind of sad because Deke broke up with Remy. Yeah. Um, but I have every confidence they might get back together. I don't know why they broke up in the first place. I really don't know why. Um, okay. Then the storyline that is like, oh wow. Okay, so okay, now I have words as to why I don't like Will and Electra. I have an actual reason, okay? Because this boy, she put all this stuff on this boy to not lie to her and whatever. I agree with that. However, in certain situations, he has to withhold something from you. He's not withholding something big. Okay, the fact that you made it so magnified is your own problem, not his. And then she was literally 2 seconds from out the door, and they start kissing again. And I was like, damn it. I have never wanted a couple to break up so much in my life. There must be something wrong with me because I'm like, I do not like this couple. I do not. Because it's just, they're just wrong. Okay. Okay. For all those people who believe in love at first sight, lovely, great, fantastic. Okay. But to know that you're going to end up with somebody at the age of 21, I didn't know anything when I was 21. I didn't think I was going to end up with anybody. I don't even think I'm going to end up with anybody now. And they're all, we're going to be in there forever. I'm like, no, you're not. No, you're not. Okay? Because, no. Have you ever heard of power imbalance in a relationship? You don't want that. Okay. So then here's the weird moment of today's episode. So Liam, husband of the week, husband of the year, wants to defend his wife, wants to go there and defend his wife. His father, Don Diamont, Bill Spencer, talks him out of it. And I'm like, at first, I'm like, okay. First, I'm like, yeah, he wants to defend his wife. And then I'm like, okay, I get why he said just leave him alone. But then I was like, well, dang it. Because the stress, okay, so Brooke and Hope have it out. And I think the stress of all the stuff made her literally pass out. But I think she hit her head when she fell because literally she was standing up. Okay, I'm going to try to do a visual representation the best I can. This finger is her. She's standing up. They're talking. And then Brooke leaves. And the stress and the whatever from all that, she collapses and she hits her head, I think, on something. Like she really hit her head on the floor. So I'm really worried she might be hurt. I mean, really hurt. Not just like when somebody, I don't know, falls on the floor but nothing happens. I think something happened to her. I don't know. So then for that split second, I was wishing Liam was there to notice that she fell down and to pick her up and at least call 911. Because if you have a problem like that and you don't call 911, minutes can mean something. Okay? So yeah. Okay. Now I told you everything in the episode. Okay, so spoilers. And they're pretty simple. Taylor and Sheila. So Sheila's coming back. Woo! Yay! Can't wait for Kimmel and Brian to come back. Okay, because Sheila asked Taylor, "Have you talked to Finn about anything?" And then there was a storyline with a leg turn wheel somewhere, and then there was a storyline with who was it? Oh, I guess what's gonna happen with Hope, like further on, what's gonna happen with her, So those are the 3 scenes I saw for next week. So it's gonna be really good. But maybe, well, but then again, every time I say maybe something will happen, I'm totally wrong. So I shouldn't say that. Well, I'm gonna say it anyway. Okay. Maybe if Hope gets hurt, which I don't want anybody to get hurt, but if she gets hurt, maybe this will be the catalyst for everybody to grow up and act like family again. And real family, not the kind that keeps score and says, "You did this to me, you did that to me, I did this because you didn't do that." That kind of stuff. I don't know. But yeah. So I'm really excited for Sheila. And I'm just excited to see where it goes because with Bold, it's always a winding road. And always get ready for any kind of twist because you never know. So, all right, bye guys.